We're Sid and Macky. For the past 6 years, we've been racing mountain bikes and living out of our van. Unfortunately, due to COVID, not a lot of racing happened in 2020. And while racing is back on for 2021, it certainly looks a little different.
Instead of a mass start, they're giving people the option to ride it on your own during the week. So today's plan is to just sort of wake the legs up, not overdo it because I am racing tomorrow. But just, yeah, sort of like get the body moving, get warmed up, feel better. As those of you who have been around for a while might remember, last year I did one race. It was called Old Man Winter. It was here in Boulder. We were up here anyway, and I was like, hey, we're up here. I might as well do this race. It'll be fun. This was before we had any inkling that COVID was going to be as big a thing as it was. So I went and did this race. It was crazy. It was snowy. It got canceled partway through because it was so snowy. And then COVID basically hit, and that was the end of the race season. So that was the only race I did last year. So it seems only fitting that this year, Old Man Winter will be my first race, and hopefully not my last race of the year. Not surprisingly, Old Man Winter is looking a little different this year. Instead of a mass start, I think there were like 500 or 1,000 people last year, they are allowing 2 weekends where people can ride with pods of up to 10, or in the week in between, you can just ride the course on your own. There's no aid stations, no support, and then you get a result based on your time, based on your GPS file. So I am going to ride it tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Figure middle of the week, there won't be anybody out there. Have the course to myself. I can go as hard as I can. Who knows how hard that will be, but I'm certainly going to give it a try. Did a gym workout this morning, which was good. I think that helped like wake me up after a couple of days of not riding. Now I'm gonna go out and do some openers. So this is like an hour 20 ride. I do sort of my standard warm up and then 3 6-minute hard efforts with a minute in between. And then I cool down and come back. So I'm gonna head out and get that done. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you guys. That's the intervals. Now I've got 20 minutes, just endurance pace, and then 10-minute cool down. And that's it for the openers. Like any good race, I will be starting tomorrow morning with breakfast burritos. The only thing is, I need to make them.
Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs, brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay.
While the potatoes roast, I have to get rid of this because that, my friends, is wind resistance. Wind resistance all over here. I need as little wind resistance as possible tomorrow to go as fast as I can. So it's off.
Now, right?
That's right, I'm a road racer tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm a road racer.
Kid when I'm tick-tocking, I still keep it real as it is. I show my age, I don't switch often. I'm just as a dad as it gets.
All right, there you go. Clean and ready to go.
And I can't wait for the weekend. Keep jammies on like I'm a kid. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day.
I think you have too many potatoes and not enough eggs. Green
Are
chili?
you bossing me around?
Yeah.
Who's backseat cooking this time?
Me, always.
Always you are always backseat cooking.
There'll be a good day.
Thinking we should call it the breakfast burrito.
Good point.
Because it makes you go fast.
Maybe it should even be like the Breck extra fast burrito.
Break extra fast.
Breck
okay,
extra
that doesn't
fast.
have the ring to it, but we'll think about it.
Siblings on my nerves again. Summertime, go for a swim. Wintertime, go grab a sled.
2 packs of chews. I'll be wearing the GoPro on the chest mount, hat, buff, warm gloves, heart rate monitor, glasses, helmet, warm shoes, GPS, and aftershocks. Speaking of aftershocks, I have to say I am so stoked that I have these Aero Pecs for this ride because I know that personally I go much harder and can sort of sustain a higher power output if I've got music, if I've got something to distract me. And since they're bone conduction and go around the ear instead of in the ear, it means that I can also hear what's going on around me. So I can hear cars, I can hear other riders if I were riding in a pack, which obviously I'm not today. They're also waterproof and they have an 8-hour battery. So I do not expect to be out for 8 hours today, but if I am, I should be good to listen to music the whole time. Aftershocks is also sponsoring this video, so huge shout out to them for making this channel possible. And if you would like to get 15% off a pair of Aero Pecs or any other Aftershocks headphones, we have a link in the description and you just click it, a code will pop up at the bottom of the page after a couple of seconds, copy that code and that'll give you 15% off. I don't know what it is about this race, but I seem to be doomed to do it in the snow, despite the weather report yesterday saying it's going to be perfectly clear and sunny all day. So this is the amount of snow that has accumulated in the like 15 minutes I've been here since dropping Sid off at Revo. And yeah, it doesn't really look like it's going anywhere, so I'm hoping that maybe it will not be quite as crazy as it was last year. Good thing I decided to ride knobby cyclocross tires instead of anything super slick.
Breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day.
Made it to, I believe, where the race starts. Not quite the conditions that I was expecting. It's snowing still, as you can see. Also, I was expecting low 20s. Cold, but like, I was ready for that. It's currently 15 degrees out, which is really cold. Yeah, I would say that the weather forecast for today was very off. Music commence. Sensors are found, GPS is found. Select this route, 2021 100K route, add to my ride. Okay, this is saying first time section starts in 600 feet. Turn up the music a little bit. Okay, race is on. Wow, it is cold.
All right, that's the end of the gravel for a while. Basically, it's all pavement till I get to Rowena Canyon. So, time to lock out the suspension and settle in for some climbing. Morning. How you guys doing? Well, here was the predicted sunshine. It took its time, but I'm glad to see it. Now, what I really wish is that this wind, whew, it's actually being a tailwind. Good job, wind. Keep it up. Oh yeah. Initially it was a headwind, and I was not that into that. All right, Rowena, here we go. Open up the suspension. Got some icy patches here. Icy. Whoa, icy. All right, that's the end of Rowena. Whoa, what a view. Woo-wee. All right, and off the clock. So this race is unique in a lot of ways. One of them being that they have a neutral section from pretty much the high point down to the low point, which obviously is kind of a bummer because I feel like I could probably make up some time on this descent. But I also understand that they want to keep people safe. They want people to obey the speed limit. So I get it. I'm still a little bit bummed. I made down Sunshine. That was, I think, the coldest I've ever been. And I've gone down Sunshine a lot of times while we've been here, including in snowstorms. And somehow that was the coldest ever. Now I have this like straight section between Sunshine and Linden. And I'm just gonna take it easy, try to soak in as much sun as I can and warm back up. Eat something, drink something, then the racing starts again. I'm definitely gonna relax and take it easy on this part so that I can push it again once the timer starts. Timing number 2, starting right up here, and timing start. Ooh, my legs are feeling it. That climb up left-handed arena took a little bit out of me. Just trying to keep it consistent. All right, this is the best descent on the course. This is the last high point, and then it's mostly downhill. All right. All right, getting pretty close to the end. Just try and keep the legs spinning. Definitely getting tired, but probably got like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So just gotta push through. Come on. Okay, according to GPS, that was the end. Oh man, am I glad to see you, little rock melon. Woo, baby.
Wow, I am pooped. That was hard, and definitely made harder by it being so cold. The cold really wore me out for sure. I'm pleased. It took me about 4 hours total. I have to go upload my GPS to find out what my official time was for the timed sections. I guess I'm gonna go do that, but maybe I'm gonna take a couple minutes and try to like recover so I can drive safely. Woo. So I just uploaded my ride, and I am currently 11th overall. There are 2 extremely fast women ahead of me. So I am top 10 in the guys currently. And there is still one more weekend. Actually, I guess today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the weekend that people can do it. So there's a good chance that I will get pushed back, but I'm pretty pleased with that. I pushed as hard as I could. I definitely was like sitting in the car cramping afterwards. So I feel like I left it all out there. It was a very hard, cold day. Normally, I might be like, I wonder if I could do it faster and try to like go out and do it again and knock off, I don't know, a couple of minutes would be awesome. But as you will see in next week's video, there were some circumstances that are not making that possible. So leave you with that little teaser, and we will see you guys next week. In the meantime, don't forget to be more awesome.